Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Tonight, we delve into a case that is as chilling for its brutality as it is for its sheer, desperate cunning. Shock Stat, a killer, tried to erase his past, to sever every link to his crimes, by erasing his own fingerprints. Yeah, you heard that correctly. He literally bit off the skin on his fingertips to dodge police, a gruesome act of self-mutilation born from a cold, calculating mind convinced it could outsmart justice. Tonight, I'm opening the file on the man most people know as the Beast of Manchester, Trevor Hardy. Between 1974 and 1976, Manchester wasn't just dealing with economic gloom and industrial decline. A palpable fear had settled over the city's northern suburbs. It was holding its breath, waiting for the next headline, the next tragedy. Here's the quick spine-chill 3 teenage girls, their lives cut short with shocking violence. Different nights, different locations, but all within the same tight-knit communities. Same city, same predator. Hardy drifted on the edges of society, a history of petty crime known for his short fuses and explosive temper. He was the kind of guy neighbours side-eye, but can't prove anything on. An unsettling presence, yet unremarkable enough to disappear into the background. He blended in. That's the scariest part. He wasn't a phantom. He was a face in the crowd, a man you might pass on the street. Police were scrambling, facing immense public pressure. They had witness fragments, vague late-night sightings, and footprints that meant nothing without a name to attach them to. The investigation was hitting a wall. Then Hardy does something wild, something that speaks to his arrogance. He tampers with his own fingerprints, mangles them, to break the chain between him and the crime scenes. It's desperate, a high-stakes gamble to become a ghost in the system, and it almost works. For a time, it threw investigators off the scent. But here's where almost ends. Investigators, relentless, lock onto his circle. Ex-girlfriends who spoke of his violence, his regular pubs, his network of small-time scams. The walls were closing in. A weapon turns up where it should never be, linking him directly to a victim. Forensic matches start stacking. The web of circumstantial evidence becomes an iron cage. And that fingerprint trick, it couldn't outlast science, because scar patterns tell their own story. The very act of destruction created a new, unique identifier. In August 1976, Trevor Hardy gets arrested. He was tried and sent away for his whole life. No parole. The judge made sure of it. There would be no myth-making, no chance for this predator to walk the streets again. Just a concrete box and a name Manchester refuses to glamorize. He died in custody at Wakefield Prison in 2012, taking his notoriety to the grave. People always ask me, how do you spot someone like this? How do you see the monster hiding in plain sight? The truth is, you can't, not perfectly. It's never the trench coat in a thunderstorm, the cliché villain from a movie. It's the ordinary guy who notices who walks home alone, who sees vulnerability as an opportunity. So what changed after? What was the legacy of this reign of terror? The city hardened its late-night habits. People stopped walking alone. Taxis became a necessity, not a luxury. Families talked more, checking in, making sure everyone was accounted for. A shadow of caution fell over a generation. Remember the hook? The fingerprints? That's the lesson here. Evil tries to hide in damage and chaos, to obscure the truth with desperate acts. But scars, timelines, the little lies and inconsistencies, they always betray it in the end. The truth leaves a trail. If you're in Manchester, some streetlights there carry a story, a heavy memory of a time when darkness felt all too real. not a ghost one, a real one. It's a story of 3 families, 1 city, and a permanent reminder. Trust your instincts. That feeling of unease is a primal alarm system. Document what you see. A small detail might be the key that unlocks everything. And speak up early. Your voice can be the first thread that unravels a web of deceit. I'm filing this under B1 Butcher, because some cases cut deeper than others, leaving scars not just on people, but on the soul of a city. Be safe out there, and don't let the ordinary fool you. Please subscribe to my channel for more content like this. Your support allows me to keep these important stories alive. Thank you.